First halakha is that we mentioned that we're going to have a MinHa this afternoon at 2 p.m. The reason for doing a MinHa is because there is a concept of having that, just like in the Bet HaMikdash, what preceded, right, the Hannuka, the lighting of the Chanukiah was the Korban Tamid, which is Tamid Sheben Arbaim, which is the Mincha, what we do in parallel to Mincha. So therefore there is an inyan to do Mincha before the lighting of the Chanukiah. So therefore there will be an early Mincha here at 2 p.m. Having the early Mincha at 2 p.m., you do Mincha, you light the candles, and then you come for Kabbalat Shabbat, and therefore there won't be any problems whatsoever. So there will be a Mincha here. If you cannot do so then obviously, again, you're still allowed to do the opposite. You'll light the Chanukiah as normally, and then you'll have the lighting of after the lighting of the Chanukiah, you'll come for Mincha. Remember that for tonight, the way that we do it is exact opposite than Motzei Shabbat. So what we're going to be doing is, first you're doing the lighting of the candles, and then after the lighting of the candles of the Chanukiah, then you do the lighting of the candles of Halakot Nerot of Shabbat. Right? But you have to make sure that when you're going to put enough oil, you put enough oil that's going to last for a half an hour after 6:07. So therefore, if you were going to be lighting the candles at, let's say, 5:10, so therefore what happens is that at 5:10 you have the lighting of the candles, and then you're going to make sure that it has to have enough oil for 6:37. So therefore it's going to be for a good an hour and a half of the lighting of the candles. So it's very, very important just to have that in mind. That will be for tonight. Tomorrow night, which is going to be Motzei Shabbat, we first do Havdalah, and then we're going to do the lighting of the Chanukiah. Obviously in the Bet Knesset, it's going to be a little bit different, right, because of Prisum and Isa, but that's going to be different. Another halakha, which is very, very important, it was brought to my attention, is that we spoke about yesterday to do with guests. Guests is one halakha. What about if you're not a guest? For example, right, let's say I have a house, right, in Canada. So I go to Canada, and I'm going to stay in my house in Canada for Hanukah. There's no opinion that's going to tell me that I'm not going to light in the candles in my house in Hanukah in Canada. The reason why is because since I'm the balabait, just like in the same house you would light at two different entrances, this is even much better than two different entrances. This is completely two different houses. So if I'm the balabait, for sure I would light the candles of the Chanukiah also in Canada, even if I do have my wife and children here, right, in Miami, coming and doing it. So that's very, very important. And whenever we were talking about guests, it means that you're a guest in somebody else's house, and it doesn't mean that you own a house and you're going somewhere else, and you're going to be in that second house, in that place for Hanukah.